You ever have those mornings where you just feel super, super sluggish? Some of you might say that's every morning. It's not every morning for me, but this is one of those mornings. I think like the cold mornings are definitely making me feel a little more tired. So I've got something great for us, and it is my Wholeheartedly cardio weight workout. So we are going to do these exercises for 1 minute each. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Take breaks when you need them. Don't feel like they're a sign of weakness. Don't feel like they're bad. Don't feel like you should be able to go the whole minute, because that is not realistic. If you can, great. But if you can't, that's okay. And you do you and you work hard. That's all we care about here. So reach up, stretch. Oh, other side. Oh, I am sore from our leg workout yesterday. Pull your knee into your chest. If you did it with me, you might be feeling it also. I hope you are. Hook your one arm around the other and pull it towards your chest. Stretch out your shoulder, other side, and say hi. Joanne, good morning. Stretch your triceps out. We're going to work it all. And make sure that you keep your core tight. Your core is the center of your power, part of your abs, your back, and your butt. It is very important that you use awesome, awesome, awesome form. Okay? We do not want you to get hurt. If you have any injuries, surgeries, anything like that, please check with your doctor. Okay, so the first one we're going to do, I want you to get light weights, please. I am going to go with my fives. I'm going to start with my fives. And we are going to do dip, punch, weights. Let me just get my little stopwatch. So with a dip punch, you're going to dip and punch up. Okay, so I want tight, sharp movements. Again, we're going for a minute. You go as long as you can go before you take a 3 to 4 second break. Now, your entire trunk, this whole area, is tight. Your heel will come up a tiny bit when you punch. Tight, sharp moves. Keep everything engaged. And breathe, breathe. And you need to make sure you have water too. So if you don't have it on the next break, just grab some. We're doing great. Keep going. Drop down and wait if you need to. If your form starts to falter or get a little sloppy, it's more important to me that you have good form than weights, and you can drop completely. All right, we're good. Woo! Shake it out. So, when you drink water during this workout, just take small sips, okay? All right. The next one we're going to do are monster walks. So I want you to get some heavier weights. I'm going to go with my 10s. And we are going to make exaggerated steps. So you see when I step, my knee is behind my toe, abs tight, shoulders back. Awesome, awesome, awesome form. Okay, so you take these big steps. I'm going to do 2 in each direction because that's the space that I have. So you see I'm drawing my leg up and stepping really far as I can. So you want to go heavier with these leg exercises. Your legs are big, strong muscles. Come up right here. And step. Good job. And step, and step. So big monster steps. 10 more seconds. You can do it. Don't let your form falter. If it starts to, just grab some lighter weights or drop completely. Woo! That was a sloppy one. I'm going to do it over. And we're done. job. All right, have a quick sip of water. Okay, next one we're gonna do, this is a more challenging exercise, but really good too. So, what you wanna do is get into a plank position. Like Matt wants to roll up. So your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, and you're gonna do knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Now the whole goal is to really squeeze your obliques. You have to be a perfectly straight line from your head to your heels. We do not want you getting injured. So do not let your butt sink. Don't stick it up in the air. Use really good form for me, okay? So hands directly underneath your shoulders, squeeze your obliques. If you can't touch your elbow with your knee, just get as close as you can. But don't let your hands slide out in front of you. Keep them directly, even with your fingertips should be even with your eyes. Squeeze those obliques. You guys know, as we get older, the love handles are a force to be reckoned with. So we are going to really work those obliques. And we're going to take breaks when we need to. If you take a break, keep going. 10 seconds later, you need another break, or 5 seconds later, you need another break. You take it, but you do not quit, that's for sure. 10 more seconds, come on. We can do it, I know you can. Do not quit. 2, 1, done. Sit back into child's pose. I love this workout. It is one of the first ones that I created, and every time I do it, even when it's a morning like this morning where I feel sluggish, just within a couple of minutes I'm like, okay, I've got my groove back and I'm great. Okay, next one we're going to do, and what you're going to notice is a lot of these exercises you'll think, oh, this isn't really a cardio exercise. Oh, but it is. So pay attention to your heart rate. So for this one, you might need to tuck your feet under your couch. I want you to hold this weight close to yourself. You're going to come down and you're going to squeeze your abs to get you to the top. What you're not going to do is this, jerking your body to get you to the top. Please do not do that. Okay, we lower. I'm using an 8-pound weight. It's definitely challenging. So I roll myself down slowly and I squeeze up slowly. The weight is making it much more difficult than if I didn't have a weight, because my abs are having to work extra hard because I'm 8 pounds heavier up top with this weight. So you see, I resisted the urge to jerk my body up. I want my abs to do the work. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to go to my 5 because I want my form to be good. That is what we care about. Less than 10 seconds. Come on. If you're tucking your feet, don't worry about it. You will get to the point where you can do it without doing that. Trust me. So until then, you be nice to yourself. It's interesting. Women are really, really good at being so nice to everybody else and being cheerleaders for everybody else and encouraging everybody else. And then for ourselves, we're like, you're this, you're that, you're not working hard enough, you're out of shape, you're lazy, whatever. All these things we have in our head. So we're going to work on being nice to ourselves. So that is why it's important to me that every morning I get up and I am grateful for my life. I'm grateful that I'm strong. I'm grateful that I'm healthy, that I can get up and do these workouts. Am I always perfect? Never perfect. Do I always have a great workout? and feel my best? Nope. Do I get in my own head sometimes? Yep. Do I let that stop me? Nope. Good morning, Maria. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, okay, we did these yesterday. If you have like a fireplace hearth or a step, that would be awesome. I don't, so because of that, I'm going to use a little bit heavier weight. And we are going to do toe tappers. So again, if you have a step that's, maybe 8 to 12 inches, that's great. Because I don't, I'm just holding these weights and I'm tapping. I did these yesterday as the cardio intervals, and they're great. They're even more challenging when you have to step up on something. But I don't have anything here. So I'm keeping my abs tight, my shoulders back. The 20 pounds is definitely kicking my butt. How are we doing time-wise? Take those breaks when you need to. 10 seconds. Come on. Do not quit. Finish the minute no matter what. Even if you drop the weights, you take a lot of breaks. Done. Do not quit. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, one of my favorites. You want to go heavy, but not crazy heavy. So you're going to get in a wide squat. You are going to lower down. Please pretend like you have a rod in your spine. So abs tight, shoulders back, straight up and down. And we are going to do wide squat walks. So you keep those weights and you squeeze to walk forward and then walk back. You don't rock. Nope, your upper body stays in the same position. So 4 steps forward, 4 steps back. Your foot's really only coming like 2 inches off the ground. These are a butt kicker. So even if you're not using weights, you'll still feel these. When you need a break, take it. Only 3 to 4 seconds though. Don't make your breaks too long. If you need another break, a few seconds later, you take it. I want my watch to be instinctual, so when I look at it, it shows me how many seconds are left instead of me having to tap it. So maybe I'm not using the right stopwatch. Is there another stopwatch that if I go like that, it shows me the time? Any of you Apple Watch people out there? Mine is new. Can I tell you, I much prefer having the stopwatch here than trying to move my phone around with me. So this was a good purchase. Okay, next one we're going to do. Do not go too heavy with these. I'm going with my 5s. If you're brand new, you don't have to have anything. We're going to do standing mountain climbers. Okay, so your arm is up, opposite knee is up, hip width. Modification, do this. Okay? Keep those abs tight, shoulders back. Draw those knees up as high as you can. Make your abs work. Squeeze those shoulders. You are totally in control of these weights. If you are not, woo, I am dropping down to my 2s. Now remember, you can drop the weights completely at any time. Just finish out the minute. Let's go. We're doing great. 10 more seconds. My shoulders are killing me in a good way. Sore, sore, sore. 2, 1, done. If you're sucking wind like me, hands on your knees, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Give yourself some hugs. Good Lord. That one was crazy. You guys good? All right. Next one. We're going to do chop, chop. So get a light weight. I'm going with a 5. And we're doing chop, 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 chop. So again, like with the punches, you are rotating in your trunk. Keep it all tight. Your heel will come up a little bit. That is what it's supposed to do. Okay. So make sure you have a really good hold on the weight. Keep your abs tight. So pretend like you have a machete and you're chopping down some bushes. I've actually never done that. I'm sure I will now that I live in Tennessee. I've done all kinds of stuff living in Tennessee that I never did in New York. Squeeze, squeeze. Oh, listen guys, I'm not going to be on Friday morning. My girls and I are going to New York. They expressed a desire to say goodbye to our home in Brooklyn because we close on that this month. And, you know, given 5 more seconds that we left New York in March, thinking we'd be gone for like a month, you're done. And now we're never going back, and the kids have not seen their home since the morning we drove away, March 13th. I felt like it was important, you know. We have been through an awful lot of change the past few years, and they are amazing and resilient. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay. Next one. I want you to hold a single weight. Now, being from New York, you grow up obsessed with the Rockettes. Even if you're not from New York, you can grow up obsessed with the Rockettes. So they do knee up and then straight leg kick. Obviously their foot goes all the way up there. Mine does not. So we're going to do one leg and then the other. If your balance is not that good, you can do the same leg or switch back and forth. But I'll let you know when we hit 30 seconds. If you're doing a single leg, keep your abs tight, shoulders back. You're doing great. 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 Okay, switch if you're doing a single leg. Come on, take those breaks if you need to, but persevere. You can do it. Drop the weight. Take a little break, whatever, but do not quit. 2, 1, and done. You're going to see me sucking wind on every exercise. I'm going to let some cold air in. Getting hot. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Feels so good. Okay. Next one. Get into a plank position. And we are going to do plank jacks. So pretty much exactly what they sound like. Your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. You're going to jump out and in. Okay? You can do it. I know you can. And we're going to take our time. If the jumping is too much, you can step out and then in. Just start with the other leg the next time. Keep your abs tight. Your butt's going to want to sink. Don't let it. You're going to see me taking lots of breaks. And that's okay. I don't beat myself up about that. My legs are so sore. Plus, I'm slipping around on this floor, which is making it a little challenging. Less than 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Done. Sit back into child's pose. Stretch those fingers far out. I know. I feel you. I feel you. Okay. Next one. Oh. Woo, I am sweating. I hope you're sweating too. Okay. I'm yawning. I always get like this, like when the time starts to change and the weather starts to change. I always find I'm a little more yawny when I work out. Okay, hi, you guys ready to go? We're gonna lean back. We're gonna twist and twist. If you can have the weight touch the floor on both sides, that's awesome. If you can't, that's awesome. You do the best you can. And that's the thing, guys. That's all I'm ever going to ask of you is to do your best. Squeeze those abs. Make them work. Come on. You might get a nice little pop in your back from this. Note, do not do anything that hurts. We want muscle burn. We do not want pain. The no pain, no gain thing makes me crazy because it's so not true. You're good. Fight. You gotta fight. If it was easy, everyone would do it, and they don't. And they don't because it's challenging. So 10 seconds left. Squeeze those abs. 2, 1, done. All right, guys. We are rocking through this, which is awesome. All right. Next, what we're going to do, get a lighter weight. I'm getting a 5. So we are going to lunge to one side, then press up. We're going to do 45 seconds on each side. I will tell you when to switch. So when you step out, your knee is behind your toe. When you come up, your abs are fully engaged. That is the only way you're going to keep your balance. If you lose your balance, who cares? Just regroup, but stick that butt back, and that is how your knee will stay behind your toe. We fight for what we want, and what we want is to feel good and energetic and strong. If we do not put in the work now, we're going to pay the price later. And I don't know about you, but I don't want my rear end to be in a wheelchair when I'm 75 or 80 years old. I want to be doing everything I want to do, going to see family, traveling, hiking, whatever it is. Maybe by that time, I'll have some grandkids, and I don't want broken down and not be able to participate, because that's how it is with my mom. She can't participate anymore. She gets left a lot, or you have to get her seated somewhere while we all go off and do something active. So we're done with that exercise. So I implore you, just change your mindset. Instead of this is something I have to do, this is something I want to do for myself and for my family. Your mind is your most powerful muscle. And if you don't use it, and you don't think the right way, and you don't talk the right way to yourself, you're doing yourself a disservice, and it's a process. Like I said, I get down on myself just like everybody else, but I regroup and I just turn it around, change the script. Okay, next we're going to do lunge runners. So this is your position. Knees behind your toe, abs are tight, and you are pumping. Your abs have to be really engaged. A, to help you keep your balance, but you want to use good forms. You don't want to get hurt. Your body's not rotating, just your arms are moving. If you lose your balance, who cares? You regroup. Change sides. I'm going to drop down to my lighter weights. You're doing great. Keep going. Woo. Come on, don't give up. Less than 10 seconds. We can do it. 3, 2, 1, done. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let me see how we're doing on time. My guess is we've got to be almost done. Yep. Okay, next one we're going to do. You're going to do side leaps. So pretend like you're jumping over a log sideways, which you would never do, but we're doing it here. So this is the modification. Keep your abs tight, up and over, up and over. Keep going. Keep going. Three, 2, 1, done. We're done. Let's stretch. So guys, when we're done, please share my workouts. Pull your knee into your chest. Oh, this feels really good. Fold it over and look towards your opposite arm. Cross your knee, your ankle over your knee, reach under and pull on your shin. The more you pull towards you, the greater stretch you get in your glutes. Oh, that feels really good. Pull your knee into your chest, fold over, look towards the opposite arm, reach under, pull in, rock up. And guys, give yourself some hugs because you deserve it. If you want a tip, Sean-Visco on Venmo. Tomorrow morning, same time. I'm not sure what I'll be doing, but